Alright, well this time I am not using a green screen. This is actually Hampton Beach, New Hampshire. And I'm on Ocean Boulevard. And there's three sources of, oh there you are. Three sources of white noise. The ocean, the wind, not so much the wind, but also the cars and motorcycles. So hopefully when I get back home I'll listen in on this and it was clear enough. There's also some people heckling at me as they drive by. But so this is not a green screen, but it is still an illusion. Anyway, just wanted to share. I was at the gym the other day, and yesterday actually, and I was not in the best mood. It happens to the best of us. Not that there are any of us that are better than worse, or worse than any of us, but anyway, I was just kind of impatient. There's like a series of weight training machines, and you're supposed to do them in some sort of circular motion, one machine to the next machine. There were people just diving in using the machines in front of me, and that wasn't making me too happy. Anyway, so also I have this thing about feeling that I'm cursed as far as shopping lines are concerned. As soon as I go onto a shopping line, some catastrophe or kerfuffle or mix-up is going to happen, or somebody's going to have a zillion coupons or something like that. And I'm always running into that kind of a situation. And you see, I still have that thought because I put it in the present tense. But anyway, after the gym, I went to the batting range. And at the batting range, I got onto, usually there's no line at all. But I was behind one young lady who had two children with her. And there was something about her transaction that was awry. And the young girl behind the counter, she had the manager come over and that wasn't working. And he didn't understand what to do. So he called the manager over. But instead of being impatient, I just stepped back. And I looked at this situation and I said, oh my God, this is for me. This is all because of me. This is my dream, and this situation in front of me was placed there by the Holy Spirit, by Jesus, by the angels, by somebody to give me an opportunity to be either impatient as I was feeling earlier that day and as I would have reacted in the past, or to be patient and to look at this situation and say, oh my God, this is an opportunity. This is an opportunity that's being provided to me like a gift. I am being offered a gift here by Spirit to choose again and not be impatient, but be patient instead. And I was just so remarkably blissed out that I could see that, and that this was all happening as an opportunity for me and as a gift for me, so that I could make a better decision and be more patient. It's funny because I went up to the girl a little bit later, came back, went up to the girl, and I said, I hope you noticed how patient that I was, you know. And she goes, oh, I'm so sorry, sir. It was like this and it was like that. And I'm like, no, it was okay. It was okay. It was an opportunity for me to be patient. And I really appreciated it, and it was great. And so it was really not a problem at all. And she says, oh yeah, but it's so hard to be patient. And I'm like, no, it's okay, really. Anyway, it's interesting how these things happen, because not more than a few weeks ago I had a big argument with the manager of the place about how the softball machines were throwing softballs. Yeah, I just totally lost it. About he was telling me that it was okay that the balls were really strikes because they were hitting the plate. And I was explaining to him, no, that's when you have high pitches that come down in the strike zone. They come down in the strike zone. That's when that's a strike. The way it is right now, I'm having to lunge for the ball. And he couldn't see that. And yeah, that made me uncomfortable. But this was the same place, and the manager was the same guy behind the counter, and he saw me being patient too. Anyway, the beautiful thing was that I saw it. I saw what was really happening and how this was an opportunity for me. And that's part of being in the right mind and not in the wrong mind. And I just had a young lady walk by with her dog, very attractive, and she seemed to be relieved by the fact that I was pointing the camera at myself, not at her as she was walking by. Anyway, okay, so it's really all just about this background here, and I hope that you can see how beautiful that is. Now, also today, a dear friend told me and some others via email that she had had melanoma, and she's been in for one surgery, she's going into another surgery, but she already has found out that all of the cancer cells had been removed. There were no more cancer cells. And my immediate response was not, oh, I'm so sorry that you had to go through that, because I don't see things that way anymore at all. I congratulated her on the fantastic opportunity, and I congratulated her on the miracle. And if I had found out before, then I'm sure that I would have congratulated her on the opportunity, knowing that she was going to have the miracle. And if she didn't have the miracle that she wanted and that we wanted, then she would have had a different miracle. But it's all making sense to me now, as a student, as a teacher, as a believer, as a true believer in Jesus and A Course in Miracles. And that's my sharing for today, and I hope it's of some use to you, and I love you.